The lady from the church asked me to pray for her husband's soul. I said, "Of course, when did he die?" And she answered, "Tomorrow." No child should die alone. That's why I decided to let my son invite some friends over. Someone started having a coughing fit at my workplace. The problem is that I work alone in a morgue. Never knock on your door from the inside at dawn. The devil can knock on the outside. These macabre stories and others that can't be told on the channel, you'll see in the Cursed ebook. The link is in the comments. Buy it now. In the quaint town of Aldridge, nestled between rolling hills and misty forests, there was an old tradition that everyone knew but seldom discussed. The tradition was to read the rules before you get married, a peculiar custom mentioned in hushed tones and over steamy mugs of coffee at the local diner. On the surface, it seemed harmless, just another quirky town ritual. But beneath the surface, it hid something far more sinister. Evelyn and Jacob, young and in love, had been planning their wedding for months. They were the picture of happiness, but something about the town's odd custom intrigued Evelyn. She persuaded Jacob to seek out the rules everyone spoke of. After much searching, they found a dusty, leather-bound book in the attic of the town's oldest library. The book was old, with pages yellowed by time and a cover embossed with strange symbols. Ignoring the whispers of warning from the librarian, Evelyn and Jacob began to read. The rules were cryptic and unsettling. Never break the bond in the first year, it warned. Beware the third month of your marriage. Each rule seemed more ominous than the last, but Evelyn was determined to find meaning in them. Jacob, on the other hand, was growing increasingly uncomfortable with each turn of the page. As their wedding day approached, the couple noticed odd occurrences. Objects would move on their own, and a chill seemed to settle over their home. Evelyn dismissed these as stress-induced anomalies, but Jacob was not so sure. He began to regret their decision to delve into the mysterious rules. Still, they pressed on, convinced that their love could overcome any obstacle. On their wedding day, the town was abuzz with excitement, and the ceremony was beautiful. However, the couple couldn't shake the feeling that something was lurking just beyond the edges of their happiness. The day went off without a hitch, and they settled into their new life together, trying to forget the eerie warnings from the book. The first few months were blissful, but as the third month approached, strange things began to happen. Jacob started hearing whispers in the night, and Evelyn noticed shadowy figures lurking in the corners of their home. Their once perfect relationship began to fray as they both became consumed by fear and paranoia. The rules seemed to be manifesting in ways they hadn't anticipated. One evening, Evelyn discovered a new rule hidden in the back of the book, a rule that wasn't there before. It read, "When the shadows come, the price must be paid." Panicked, Evelyn confronted Jacob, demanding they find a way to escape whatever curse had been placed upon them. Jacob, now thoroughly terrified, agreed that something was deeply wrong. The couple sought out the town's oldest resident, a woman named Agnes, who was rumored to know the secrets of Aldridge. Agnes revealed the chilling truth. The rules were not just warnings, but commands meant to ensure the couple's compliance with a dark pact made long ago. The pact required that newlyweds fulfill certain conditions or face dire consequences. Desperate, Evelyn and Jacob followed Inez's instructions, but the damage had already been done. The shadows grew darker and more menacing. Their home became a prison of fear and despair. The love that once united them was now overshadowed by the terror that the rules had brought into their lives. As the one-year anniversary of their wedding approached, Evelyn and Jacob were no longer the joyful couple they had been. They were haunted by the knowledge that their marriage had been doomed from the start. The rules had claimed their happiness and left them with nothing but fear and regret. In the end, the couple learned the hard way that the rules were not just for show. They were a grim reminder of a pact made long ago, a pact that ensured that those who dared to ignore the warnings would pay a terrible price. Evelyn and Jacob became the latest victims in a long line of couples who had failed to heed the rules, forever trapped in the nightmare that Aldridge had always been. And so the town's tradition continues. To this day, the old book remains in the attic of the library, waiting for the next unsuspecting couple to stumble upon it. The rules are there, a haunting reminder of the consequences of ignorance. If you ever find yourself in Aldridge, remember to read the rules before you get married, because some things are better left unknown. Until next time, thank you.